Hello friends, welcome to knowledgeola.com. So I am going to continue on our rule set explanation. So welcome to part 2 of Cúram Express rule set. So here I will explain why we are using Cúram Express rule set in place of other technologies and some basic folder structure, how it is being stored and what kind of configuration we have to do if we are writing any new rule set. So I will start with Express Cúram Express rule set. So Cúram Express rule set is basically using XML language to write some rule set, and Cúram is having infrastructure which is reading this XML file, and as per rule set.xsd file, it will compare your elements and attributes, and then infrastructure will convert these XML files into Java files. So internally, everything is going to convert in Java files, and then it will be dot class file will be generated, and at runtime, those dot class file will be used. So how XML file is better than uh, other technologies like writing Java? So XML file is more readable, and you can uh, also you can write. Anybody can write if they have a basic understanding of the XML file. If you are writing Java files, there are maximum chances of error and handling exceptions. So there are a lot of work required if you are writing code in Java. So in XML, if you are writing things, it is a very easy and straightforward, and there are very minimum uh, uh, effort required, and very less exceptions are going to occur. And also the main benefit is it is a more readable, so anyone can read if they have basic understanding of the XML file. But internally, Puram infrastructure is going to convert those files in its uh, rules engine readable format. So basically, there are some kind of rule set which we are writing in some categories like eligibility entitlement rule set, display rule set, validation rule set, verification rule set, and advisory rule sets, and workflow allocations rule set as well. So, how we are storing rule set and what are the folder structure uh, are required to put the rule set. So, if you remember, you have your folder structure. You have EJB server available in your code base. So, under the EJB server, we are having a component. So, under the component, we are having a lot of components like we are having core, we are having HCR, we are having child care, and if you are customizing any OTB code, basically we are saying OOTB means out of the box code. So we are putting our code under the custom folder. So I will concentrate here under the custom folder. So under the custom folder, we have subfolders like access, code table, messages, and model, source. So it is a static folder structure which we have to follow. So along with those folder structure, there is a one more folder structure called Creole Creole underscore rule underscore sets. So under this folder structure, we are putting our Cúram Express rule set related files. So we are creating two types of file. One is a .xml file. So we are creating .xml file, we are creating dot properties file. So all your business logic will go inside the XML file. Like suppose you are writing any dynamic evidence validation rule set in which you are checking the age should be more than 16 years. So that kind of logic you can put inside your XML file. And if that XML file, that logic is returning any kind of messages, validation message, then we have to follow the properties file. So all the static things or messages we are putting inside the properties file. So basically in Cúram, they are providing two ways of development of your development of, or you can say customizations of your rule set. One is called editor. So there is editor available. So you can customize and write new rule set using the Cura editor, and also you can use Notepad plus plus or any editor, any text editor to write your sub rule set. So I saw most of the developer they prefer Notepad plus plus, or maybe you can say there's one tool called Oxygen. So they are using Oxygen software to write the rules. So there are editor is available. It is pretty much stable, and it is a straightforward like Visual Basic editor. It is just a drag and drop. So suppose if you want to apply if condition, so there's a one if condition related icons are available. So you can just drag and drop the if condition will be available in your source code. Ultimately, whatever you are doing in the editor, everything will be generated as a XML file. But that XML file is having a lot of chunk data as well, like annotations, a lot of descriptions, whatever you drag and drop. So it is not that much readable format. So what we have to do, we are doing our coding using the editors, and then we are exporting those rules set in XML format, and it is up to a developer and up to project manager how they are going to upload these rules, whether they are going to clean the unwanted code from the XML file, or they are just uploading like that, because it is not going to impact the execution of your rules, because you are not going to change the logic, you're just going to change the chunk data, so you can make this file as more readable. So this is the two types of development available. So as per my understanding and my experience, I saw most of the developer they prefer Oxygen or any text editor to develop Cúram Express Ruleset uh, development. So I will concentrate on this XML file development. So I will provide all the tutorials to develop Cúram Express rule set using XML file development using the Oxygen or Notepad++. So now you got it. This is a pretty much straightforward folder structure. You have to follow this folder structure, and all your Cúram's XML file and properties file will be inside under Creole underscore rules underscore set folder. And what configuration you have to do if you are writing any new rules. So again, I'm going to explain here. Uh, like rule set is having its own language and its own syntax. So you have to follow that pattern, that is schema which program is having. So XML file, what you are writing for rule set, it is having a syntax called rule set, and that rule set can have multiple class. So it can have one class or more than one class. So this is a basic structure of a rule set. So it will be start from rule set. You will give the rule set name here, and that rule set can have multiple classes. The best example I can say related to income evidence, income verification rule set. So you can add one class as a person. So that person class will have information like person name, person date of birth, person address. So it can have some information like DOB, date of birth, and you can say it can have address, it can have citizenship. Also, there is one more class we can write as an income. So income is associated with the person. So you can just create one instance of income inside the person, and here you can call that income. And again, income will have its own attributes like income type, which type of income, whether it is an unearned income, earned income, and also you can say like amount, how much amount they are getting, and start date and date. So you can define this way. So rule set is starting from rule set, and that rule set can have multiple classes. Once you are writing any rule set, means suppose you have given an example, like you have given some name like sample dot XML file, and you have created one properties as well that is called sample dot properties. So where you have to what steps are required in order to pass your build targets and to start showing its impact on your code base. So what you have to do, you have to configure your .xml file in one DMX file that is called Creole rule set .xml file. So in this file, you are configuring your .xml file, sample.xml file, and under the app resource .xml file, .dmx file basically, it is not XML file, it is a DMX file. So these DMX files, so we will put XML related information under the Creole rule set .dmx file, and properties information will go inside app resource .dmx file. So these two configuration we have to do in order to start reflecting your changes, your rule set in your code base. And also once your configuration is completed, then you have to run some end target, Cúram build target, which uh, which are those are very important in order to start reflecting. So first of all, we have to validate your rule set. So what validate and how we will validate? So validation is nothing but it will check whatever you have written in your XML file. It is up to that schema which Cúram is having, rulesets.xsd file. It will validate whether you are having any syntax error or any kind of exceptions. So it will check. So what build target we will use for that? So we will use one target that is called Creole dot validate dot rule set rule sets. So this is important here. So Creole dot validate dot rule set. So this and target will validate your XML file, and if your XML file is using dot properties file, it will just check that properties file as well. If once your validation rule set is passed, then we have to upload this rule set in your database. So we have to run one more and target that is called Creole dot upload dot rule set. So this upload rule set will do validations as well as it will upload XML file in your database table. So these are the two important commands which we are using frequently when you are working as a Cúram rules developer. So Creole validations dot validation validate dot rule set and Creole dot upload dot rule set. Also, you can generate some kind of HTML document of your rule set. So once you are generating your rule set as a document HTML file, it will be a more readable file. So you can read uh, those rule set in a very easy way. So it will be like English sentence. Like if you are saying if age is greater than 16 and income is less than 200% FPL, then he is eligible. So you will see this kind of syntax available in rule docs. So that is called rule docs. And to generate rule docs, there's another command is available. Uh, and target is available. So Creole dot generate dot rule docs. So you can say it is a Creole dot generate dot rule docs. So it will generate your HTML format of your XML file. So it will be a more readable. So it is very easy to read. So anyone can understand what this rule set is trying to achieve. Okay, that's it for the basic today. Uh, I will come up with next topic. I will continue in the next videos. I will explain more detailed description of Sarul set, and I will start with some kind of example and live development, so you can easily understand how we are writing rule set and configuring with the ground rule set.tmx, episode.tmx file, and how we are writing JavaScript to execute your rule set. For the time being, thanks a lot for watching the videos on knowledgeola.com. Thanks a lot. Have a nice day.